Alright, we're going to do 13 through 24. We're actually doing real combos this time as opposed to the first 12 were just basic links. And I went over how to do a close medium punch, or close heavy punch into ultra number 2. So if you didn't see the first one, you should check that out if you're interested. Number 13, jumping heavy kick, standing heavy punch, hurricane kick, light version to dragon punch. And do that if you want, otherwise doing the regular combo does a lot of stun if you don't want to use your EX meter. Some people like to do the FADC after the dragon punch, just depends on how you manage your meter. So this one's pretty easy. This one's pretty easy. Just make sure you're not getting any inputs after the focus attack. In other words, do the ultra fast enough so nothing comes out, because if you hit them afterwards, you will not be able to land ultra. So 4 down, forward kick, depending on where you are on the screen, more distance. And one thing that you should keep in mind, that anytime you land that first kick, you can always follow it up with a heavy punch. It's not like there's you know, there's some timing to it, but they can't block it as long as you do the right timing. So it's always a guaranteed hit. So that's good to know if you're afraid of wondering if you're always going to be able to connect or not. Alright, so EX air Hadouken. This actually has to be done in the corner, followed up with a half circle back fireball, which is juggleable. Then you hit dragon punch. Oops. The whole idea is you want both Hadoukens to either hit him or have one off the screen, because if you try to do a fireball while they're still in the air, you're not going to be able to get that third fireball in. So you have to wait until they're done. But you have to at least buffer it. So the first chance that it has to get out, it does. Otherwise he'll block it, as you've seen before. And then just get ready for the dragon punch as soon as you see it connect. Okay, focus attack. This also has to be done in the corner. Standing heavy punch, EX, hurricane kick to dragon punch. Pretty simple. This one, what you're going to want to do is the EX fireball in the air and teleport and input the ultra number 2, and the trick is it doesn't matter if the first one hits, as long as you do the ultra just after one of them hits him and he's still in stun, and then the ultra will connect. So you don't have to wait for the other one to hit, or you don't have to have both hit, you just have to have one of them hit. I think I might have been too far away. There we go. Alright, so this crouching medium kick to Hadouken, focus attack. Then just got hit with a standing heavy punch. The hardest part about this really is the focus attack into the dash cancel into standing heavy punch. So you're getting to the point where you're getting it to come out, but he's blocking. You just gotta do a little bit faster, or your focus attack might be held too long. So you can just practice it a little bit. And if that happens, it means you're not holding the focus attack long enough. Because if you do this, oops, that's exactly what it looks like. It's like it's so fast, but you want to just hold it long enough to input your dashes into it. But once you get that part down, the rest is pretty easy. This is actually from Street Fighter 4 as well. Okay. Now this next part is pretty hard. The link from crouching light punch to standing heavy punch is pretty difficult to connect. If you see yourself doing that punch when you're doing the combo, that means you're still holding down. And obviously you don't want to do that. And this one is obviously if you're too far, so you make sure you're close. As you can tell right there, I'm still holding down. The trick is being able to let off the joystick just at the right time to land that heavy punch. There we go. Then make sure you can do, you're really good at the canceling into the light hurricane kick into dragon punch, because that should be the easiest part of the combo, but if you're having trouble with that, you should work on that first. You know, anywhere on the screen you want to do it. Because you have enough time to actually see if you're actually connecting. Then you can follow up the rest of the combo. So, next one, spinning roundhouse, crouching leg kick, into just into a basic leg kick to hurt dragon punch, heavy punch, dragon punch. Alright, this one's pretty tricky as well. You get that first forward down forward kick. What I like to do is get him in the corner, use either light kick or medium kick. A medium kick, if you back up a little bit, light kick you can be pretty close. But you have to watch out that you don't cross over. So basically you start off, you do this. Standing light punch into crouching heavy punch, which is actually the hardest part of this entire combo. The rest of it should be almost second nature if you're a Akuma player. So the first part, down back kick, you're already holding forward basically. Then you do forward down forward, and the way I do is I do forward down forward, heavy punch, focus attack, hold twice, and after I go 1, 2, I'm already hitting forward. So the only thing I have to do after the focus attack is half circle back. It's pretty fluid when you get used to it. For some reason that didn't come out. See, that was 2 hits, I didn't get it off. And it doesn't quite juggle the same way, so you're going to want to practice it that way, because it does have a little bit different juggle properties. Oops. Because this next part, this first part is actually pretty tricky length. And the way I do it is I just keep doing it until it connects, and just like before, once you see the combo connecting, you just follow through with it. There we go. Like I said, the second part should be almost second nature to you. And you should be able to notice when you're able to follow up with the combo. So this one here, what do we got here? Alright, so this is if you jump in the air, hit down or medium kick. This one is not a guaranteed follow-up hit. If you hit them too high, you don't always connect. So you want to try to hit them medium to low. So this is follows up with a standing heavy punch. It's basically a combination of the earlier levels. So you're doing heavy punch, Hadouken, focus attack, crouching heavy punch to EX, actually crouching heavy punch to light kick, hurricane kick. And believe it or not, they want you to do another heavy kick version, which takes a minute to get used to. I want to practice that a little bit. Most of the time, you usually end up doing it too late and you don't connect. But just do that a couple of times so you at least know how it feels, and then go for the rest of the combo, which isn't too bad. And just remember, when you jump in the air, you don't have to hold down. Just jump up, hit it, and just get ready for the rest of your combo. There we go. Alright, next one is actually a really easy one compared to the last couple. Jumping heavy kick to standing spinning roundhouse, which is actually one of the trials from Street Fighter 4, the original one. You just want to hit them low, because the lower you hit them, the farther away you are, and then you can get them with the spinning roundhouse. So you're just doing an EX hurricane kick after the crouching light kick, and then an EX dragon punch. Pretty simple. And that is it. That is Akuma's last 12 trials. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need a level explained a little bit more, I can do that too.